What's up, everyone? Thanks for joining me on D's Analysis. Today we're going to be looking at SOFI. Looking here at the price action, you can see we pushed up over the past year or so in 2024, and we've been trading sideways since November. We've been in this range for some time. We broke out. We got a fake breakout 2 times actually. Finally, we broke down. Let's see if this is a fake out. Potentially it could be, and I could see something where we break up, retest, and go back to the top of the channel and keep chopping, or we continue breaking out. The other scenario I see is the one that I have currently drawn out, where we push up, retest, and then we go to this next level of support around the 1160 to 1144 region. And if we crack that, then I see the same thing happening again, break, retest, and further down to this next level of 1040. We were previously in this trend here, this downtrend, and we broke out and we never retested. We had a minor retest, but we never had a solid retest back here. So that's something to take into consideration, but we might be okay without having to come and retest this level. I mean, that would be a dramatic drop, which I don't see happening. Now looking at the Bollinger Bands here on the weekly, we're getting close to that bottom band. We broke the middle band and we're pushing closer to the bottom. We normally don't spend too much time outside the bands, and usually after we get to the bottom band, we get some kind of push up. As you can see here, every time we get close to these bottom bands, we get some kind of move up every time. So let's see what happens. Maybe we have to touch it, maybe we don't. Nothing's ever guaranteed. Let's take a look at the Bollinger Bands on the daily. We are actually currently outside of it. So the next move potentially, like the odds of it going up are higher now. So we'll probably break back into the bands, maybe retest and then continue down, or we push back to the blue line and then continue on to maybe the red. Here looking at the SMAs, we're on the daily right now. We cracked below the 50. We retested it a couple times, and now we're pushing back closer to the 200. I don't know if we're going to get all the way down to the 200. It's possible, but nothing's guaranteed. And on the weekly, we broke underneath the 20-week moving average. We broke underneath that, so if we really want to get that move up, we got to break above 1475. That would be great momentum to push up to the higher price targets. And I think once we break 1839, we'll probably shoot up on the weekly. It's getting back to a solid level now. The RSI is no longer sold on the weekly. In November, it was oversold dramatically. And you can kind of see we actually had some divergence here where the RSI was dropping, and then you can see here price was continuing up. So that definitely was a sign right there. As you can see, you got the RSI going from 88 down to 74, but you have price in SOFI going from 1665 all the way up to 1850 or so. So that was a huge sign, a telltale sign that, hey, we're probably going to continue moving down. On the daily, the RSI is at a great level. So we're down to 36. So we haven't been down to 36 and since August 7th. So pretty much at this bottom over here, this local bottom is when the RSI was down to 37. So, and you can see what happened after that. Huge moves up. So let's see the next move on SOFI. That's all I have for you guys today. I'll see you guys in the next one.